Hello everyone, my name is Ryan and welcome back to another Smite request. This time around I got requested playing Chronos. Actually, I've seen that I only play Chronos in Assault, and since I recently didn't get it, I'll just play him in Arena. Why not? Pick Chronos on my own. I actually played Chronos a lot when Polynomicon was a bit different. You could actually play him with Polynomicon very effective as well nowadays, so it's kinda a good day or a good time to pick up Chronos again, because Chronos has a lot of utility abilities that allow him to hit the Polynomicon shot easily. If you hit his 3, the next basic is basically guaranteed for that Polynomicon proc. It used to be a lot easier though. I think it was 2-second Polynomicon cooldown, in addition to well, I think it was let's see, 2 seconds cooldown. It only procced when you actually hit, so it wouldn't be removed if you missed. As well as I think it was more power as well, so it was really powerful back then. A bit too powerful. I think it's in a good spot at the moment. It's a good addition to your damage, but it's not too much. It's especially good in the late game where you have more power, of course, which makes sense. Anyway, I played a few Chronos matches. They all went horribly. I either had a lot of ping, which I'm not used to. As you can see, I have about 40 ping average, and those games were about 140 average. I know people play with 140 ping, and when you're used to it, it's definitely not something that is an issue. But if you're switching around from 40 to 140, it's just no. Also 2 games with people disconnecting. It was rough. But this one will definitely go better, because, well, it can't go any worse, I guess. So, what do I think of Chronos? Chronos is very strong. His late game is just nuts. You can just run around like a lunatic, dealing damage to everyone, and get away with it if you do it properly, of course. If they are able to lock you down, then you definitely have an issue. But if you can use your ultimate effectively, can he hit that basic? Come on. Oh man, I missed the basic. Otherwise that would have guaranteed first blood. Let's see, can I go for the Acne? No, the Acne might have his dash. Ooh, perfect timing. The shield just barely detonated before my one hit, granting me the double. That's just the best way to start off a game, I guess, by getting the double. It could have been a lot more, to be honest. I missed that auto on the Scylla, so that could have been first blood to begin with, as well as the fact that Agni was quite low as well. But since I wasn't sure he had his dash up or not, I went for the Jingwei. She also had a lot lower mana, so a lot less mana to worry about. I mean, Agni can still stun me, etc, etc, etc. So, like I said, Chronos very powerful, but the main thing that's very powerful in my opinion is the fact that if you hit his one, it's just an insane amount of poke, as you saw there on the Scylla, forcing her back immediately. Ooh, beautiful spirit ball. CC chain, go! Nice. That was just an insane CC chain. The stun, when the stun wear off, my stun on my 2 triggered, so Agni was not able to get away in any way or form. And he was picked up for the 3rd kill on our team. Not an awful lot of damage in the cage, but it is enough damage to finish off the Odin. Doesn't look like Vulcan gets away though. But we get one in return, so definitely worth. Whenever you can get someone in return, it is better than nothing. Definitely better than nothing. Well, because I have 3 kills, why not have Book of Thought at the 3 minutes 30 seconds mark? Because, I don't know, why not? I'm not a huge fan of Doom Op. If you watch more of my videos, you definitely know that, because Doom Op is way too risky in my opinion. In this game I could go for it, but I feel like Doom Op isn't effective if you don't have any stacks, and I really just wanted to get some stacks online. Actually hitting everything on the Artemis. Am I still able to get her? A 3-man group up, only hit the Artemis, the only one that was important. The only one I could finish off with a damage. And that is successful. A lot of damage. No, why don't I use my 3? I should have used my 3. I figured she would actually use her escape over the wall, but she didn't. She just elected to walk. I'm not sure why. But that was a bit unfortunate. Another kill actually could have gone our way. You need to be a bit careful going for this one. As you can see, they notice. Got it. I have a plan, don't worry about it. Let's see, can I steal this one? Looks like I can. Time to rewind, get all the health back, get into the backline. Actually picking up a buff immediately, going in for it. Picking up the Odin. And at this point, actually using my Fury to get rid of the slow. They might go on me if I didn't. I'm not sure, I don't want to risk it. But, beautiful rewind. Get me behind the enemy lines with almost full HP. As well as able to pick up the buff, increasing my power even more. With my team arriving as well, we were able to pick up the Odin. So, good teamwork and actually a good rewind. Rewind is in that regard very powerful. It allows you to reset, especially if they use a lot on me. For instance, if I get ulted by Scylla and I don't get one-shotted, if I get my ultimate out, that entire ultimate is wasted. As well as the fact that I am replaced to another spot in time. Let's see. Let's see, do I want anyone to go for anything? Not really. I will go for the Telkine's Ring. I feel like Demonic Grip isn't as potent anymore as it was. It does provide you power, attack speed of course. But if they don't get a lot of defense, then the amount of additional damage you get from it is probably not worth it. That is one that ices a lot of damage into the Odin ult. Well, a lot of damage before she got into the ultimate, but... Scylla looking for that ult. Just barely avoiding it. Was more focused on avoiding that one than actually dealing the damage. Can I hit something? Would be nice. No, I can't. So I'll just head back to base. Get that Telkine's online. It's a lot of attack speed, additional damage on your autos, a good amount of power for the amount of gold it costs. I like it a lot on Chronos actually. After this I will go for the Obsidian Shard. That's because he is the Odin is building in hardware, so I will get the penetration I really need at that point. As well as the fact that it is a good amount of power you get from it as well. After that I will go for the Polynomicon, allowing me to hit that additional damage on my abilities after my abilities, my first basic of course. But with that, if I hit my stop time, my 3, then it's just an insane amount of damage. Decent amount of damage on the Artemis. But she will be able to get away. I couldn't really do more than I did. But actually 2 of our team haven't died yet. Osiris 3-0 and I'm 5-0. Ooh, I'm fat. I am all the fat, and if you want some god not to get fat, then it's definitely a Chronos. Chronos is some god that usually struggles in the early game, but as you can see, I'm not struggling anymore. 380 about on the Scylla, and again forcing her back immediately. 2 abilities hit with a very short cooldown, forcing out that immediately. Not sure why I go for the Jingwei. Should probably not go for the Jingwei. She's very much aware that I have to stop time, but it is a quite slow ability, so she can just dash away, not even being hit by the initial hit. Ooh, that's unfortunate. Vulcan ultimate, pit off the mark. Can we go for... Ah, damn it, I missed an auto. Kinda hoped she would dash into that one. I guess that will not happen. Ooh, I kinda got lucky. If maybe I almost rewound, or rewinded, I'm not sure, into the Odin ultimate. That would have been an awkward spot. But I will still be picked up for that kill. That is a bit unfortunate. That is definitely a bit unfortunate. My first death. No, I'm feeding. No. Nah, it's fine. Even if you're negative, it doesn't really matter. Although there are some extents where you might want to think that maybe I should just play a little bit more safe. For instance, if you're 2-16, I think you really need to look at your... No, I didn't have enough damage. Damn it, Acne! I thought my 1 would have been enough with another basic. Unfortunately enough, the basic didn't come out in time. But I guess it's not the worst thing. I did get the power buff, so... And we still have the attack speed buff on the right side. if we are able to pick that one up, would definitely help out. But I'll just head back, get that obsidian chart online, wait a little bit. It's not too long of a wait, so I guess why not. 1 more second, and we got it. This time, Polynomicon. There are only a few gods I think Polynomicon are good on, but actually it's picked up a lot more. Ooh, a bit late on that one. But Purification forced on the Jing Wei, so that's down. Definitely will help out a lot. Why is he juking that way? Come on. Why not play greedy? Play greedy, go for my Vulcan, please. It's much easier to hit stuff when you're greedy. If someone is focused on one god in particular, it's usually a lot easier to hit them. They're not chasing. That's unfortunate. But we can still go for Odin! Odin! Hi friend, hi! Oh, he has his leap! Why? No! Osiris, behind you. A lot of people. A lot of pepples. All the pepples! Still, Osiris going ham. Actually working out great. I don't feel like Osiris is in the best spot. He's still pretty decent, but in a game mode where you really level up quickly and get items online very soon, I feel like he's not the best god. But he makes it work for him. So I guess I got no argument for that one. Actually the game is pretty even. 1 point difference, 9 to 9. Even though I got 5 kills, that means actually I'm the best kill securer. I think I didn't really kill steal this game. Sometimes it feels that way. But it doesn't matter. Although my team did do most of the damage at some gods, especially in the early one where I got the double kill, the first 2 kills. Everyone was low, so my team did a good work on them. And surviving as well. I happened to be in the backline. Ooh, beautiful Vulcan ultimate. Not only zoning, trying to defend the Isis. Ooh, at the edge. That's unfortunate. Just barely at the edge. Actually, Curse slows me so much. I can't move. Ooh, rough. Why does he have words? Why does he has words? Shield thing. Yes. Okay. Just zoning a bit. Ah, Sanctuary. I think she would have died if she didn't use a Sanctuary, so that was a good one. Because I do have a lot of damage on my basics. As well as on my one. I think it hits about 500 now on the most squishy targets. Beautiful Spirit Ball secures that kill. I just happened to throw some autos in that way, but without the Spirit Ball definitely would not have been a kill. Without a doubt, no kill whatsoever. Again, waiting a little bit. Probably should have just went for another wave. Now I'm waiting a bit too long. Wait for it. Wait for it. 1300. Okay, let's go. And to finish it off, you want to get the item with the hugest of power spikes. And that is the Rod of Duty. Especially if you're fully built. That is a lot of damage. Artemis, you might not want to box that one. You might not want to box a Chronos. That is fat balls to the walls. No. Especially if you're not hit all your autos. She has an opportunity, of course, because she is Artemis. If she gets a good amount of crits on me. I don't have a lot of health. I do have a lot of damage at this point. Don't worry, I have the secure. I have so much damage, even on my 3 now, so no real way for the Agni to steal it at this point. Since I pretty much one-shot it. Let's see, can we get something? Someone? No. Just trying to poke a bit. If you get someone low, if I for instance hit him with my 1 once, then it's not enough damage for them to feel like I need to leave. But they still are poked out. So when you engage on them, they'll die a lot faster. Something you want to go for. But if you go for just poke and poke and poke and poke, you force them back to base. That is also an opportunity you can get, because that way you do have the advantage with the numbers. So if you do that in the right way, it's just an awful lot of damage overall you have with the 5 against the 4 of them. Ooh, nice dash. Tusky coming out, using my rewind instantly, getting rid of the CC. Nice leap away. Missing a basic again. But that basic I did not miss, and it was the most important one because it did have the Polynomicon proc. Picking up the Agni while he's trying to flee away. I usually use my 2 when it is at the left marker. Ooh, that was a lot of damage. Time to run. I'm just so quick, they can't even keep up with me. And I love it. That's the greatest part about Chronos. If he doesn't get locked down with CCs, there's almost nothing you can do against him because he is so quick. He has so much movement speed, good amount of attack speed, and an insane amount of damage. As you can see, I just use my combination, run away, use my 1, don't look at the explosion, and she falls down. Immediately. This point just going for the minions though. Minions? Almost at my Rod of Duty. Almost. But as you can see, the left marker on the clock above my portrait is the one that increases the damage you do with your basics. And with my build, it's probably the best one to go for. If you don't have Talcons, and for instance instead of Talcons you have, I don't know, Soul Reaver, Bancroft's Talon, or anything other that just does a lot of damage, you might want to stop your clock thingy above your portrait in the 3rd segment, the one on the bottom, because that increases the amount of damage you do with your abilities. It is a good one. But I just like to go for the basics a bit more. As you can see, the basics hitting for 330. That is an insane amount of basic damage. Just nuts. That means that you will do not only damage with all your abilities, but as well with basics for almost the same damage as your abilities. Just insane. Can I get Osiris some help? Bit off the mark. Off the mark again. Tusky comes out. The sound is too obvious and I use my rewind immediately. Healing me up to full. Resetting my cooldowns. And making sure Tusky is not used properly. If she uses it when she's on her own. And ooh, that is a lot of damage. Just stop time, actually enough damage to finish off the Artemis. She really needs to be careful for the damage, because the damage is just insane. Chronos, oh, you are such a silly god sometimes. It's like, I don't know, there are just a lot of gods that feel like they are just way too powerful when they get fat. Habwa is one of them. If you are a fat Habwa early on, you can just basically two-shot every... Wow, that was just one basic. One basic on the Agni, 400 on the initial... That is damage. Holy crap. If I hit my stop time on someone and I don't have beats, then it's rest in pieces, my friend. You won't come back from that one. You definitely will not go back. As you can see, 444 on the basics alone. Clearing the buffs instantly, actually forgetting to pick up a buff. But the power buff will be enough. I have 780 magical power. With the potion, it is even more, 852 power. With the amount of basic attack speed I have with the Talcons, as well as the fact that I'm extremely safe. There's literally nothing they can do. Even if I get stuck in a cage, as you can see, it doesn't matter. There's literally nothing he could have done. Since his team was not there to follow up, I felt no reason whatsoever to use my ultimate. And he died very quick. Anyway, let's go continue with the bonus round. I'll probably forget to pop my potion, but I do want to get out of the middle, because I'm not sure why. I don't know if there's an algorithm for it, but literally 9 out of 10 times I am in the middle. And if you don't want to be anywhere in this game mode, it is in the middle, because they all just blink in, do their damage immediately. A lot of damage coming. Beautiful Vulcan ultimate, hitting 2, finishing them off instantly. I can rewind. Oh my god, that's a lot of damage. And Odin knows it is over. Beautiful Vulcan ultimate, picking up 2 instantly, allowing me to get my rewind off because they were dead, couldn't damage me enough to finish me off. I got the rewind, was able to use my 2 at the right segment, able to hit my abilities and basics on 1 and 2 of them instantly picking up the Agni when he tried to dash away, and just an insane amount of damage. That was a lot of fun. Thank you guys so much for the request. I really didn't play Chronos for a very long time, and I'm not sure why, because he is a lot of fun. But I guess you all have a god that you prefer for a certain amount of time, and just time, get it. But sorry. But well, yeah. You'll just play that god a lot more than the original god. The gods you've played a lot. For instance, Agni. Agni is one of those gods. He was a lot of fun. He's still a lot of fun. But you don't pick him up too often because, I don't know. My opinion, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you for the request. If you have any other requests, please let me know. And as always, good luck, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one.